Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now, rush. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second and 7. Here's Rush. The open man is Tolbert. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Rush to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Throwing is Rush. Pressure gets there. And down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
To throw is Rush. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
This one caught at the 4. He's in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion.
Inside.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Hey, take 26.
2nd down, Rodgers. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Take 30.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he will score. Tyler Conklin, touchdown, New York. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the... Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Ready up.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second, and now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a new set of downs.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll look to throw again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing is Rush. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
This one is caught by Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here we go, set.
Rush. That's down the field for Lamb. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
50.
First down for Aaron. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They put Wilson in motion. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, rush. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline instead. It'll be a huge loss.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They put Adams in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Second down, Rodgers. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jets. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Rush to throw. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throwing is Rush. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, Lamb. To throw is Rush. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Rush. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate like in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Here we go, set.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's it. They'll run Zeke up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he will score. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
His kick is good. Makes the score Jets 42, Cowboys 17. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, 88. Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He's going to look deep for Adams. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now Dowdle. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Jump out! 630! Yeah, this.
From the gun, Rodgers. That one caught by Wilson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Another run here with Hall. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. On the run, here's Hall. And the defense was ready for him this time. did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deron Bland.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early, and often they cruised to an easy victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.